Oh boy. Oh, so I did it again. This is all rain. No, I just went and ran through some sprinklers. I'm just playing. No, I just had some dinner. And I shouldn't have eaten so much, but I decided that I wanted some comfort food. And comfort food to me is Mexican food. So I got some beans. Bean quesadillas, but without the cheese, so it was just beans and a tortilla. It's really delicious. And I smothered it in hot sauce, and I had some guacamole dip, and I also had that other, like, 3/4 of that bratwurst. So I feel much better. Not really, like, not entirely, but, like, I feel full, and my belly's all grossly, like, protruding now. I'm going to show you in a second when these people walk in how gross and firm it is when I get really bloated, when I get really full. It's disgusting. I want to show you. It's disgusting. You want to see something? You want to see something? Hold on. It's disgusting. I have to pull down this thing, this like weird girdly thing. Hopefully these ladies aren't looking at me too badly. Uh-oh, I'm out of past gas. It's all those beans. I'm sorry. Oh. Why? Right in the car, and it's sprinkling, so I can't open the windows. It's a good thing I'm sick. I can't smell anything. That was terrible. I like to record this stuff, though, because if you're hanging out with me, I mean, well, I try not to fart around people, but this is me in the privacy of my own car. So here's my belly. Gross. Look at how grotesque it turned out. Remember this morning it was all soft? Well, it's still a little soft, but now it's like really, really plump and firm. Super gross. Super gross. I'm telling you. Oh, God. And when I'm full like this, and then like the baby and everything, I'm like, ew, that's disgusting. Ew, all of it. I don't normally fart like that either. Normally I don't fart. So that was nice. So that was nice. I'm disgusting. I'm disgusting. This bra doesn't have any wire in it or anything. It's just them titties flopping around. This is why people like to hang out with me. Did you see that? He might be getting active again right now, and maybe I might be able to get you to see when he's kicking, because he moves my whole belly now. It's horrifying. He's a giant baby. Yeah, I just wanted to show you the progression of my day. Just eating. I would have filmed myself, but I didn't really feel like it, especially because I've got the sniffles, so I'm just as grotesque right now. Everything I do is just nasty, so being sick is not nice to the body. So those beans, hopefully that'll help me, feel better, get better in that way. I love beans. Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. Obviously, I proved that. So, yeah. I mean, and people say that's so crude, but everyone does it. And if you're not doing it, then that's really weird. As long as you're not getting it around anybody. You know what I mean? Like spreading your germs, giving people pink eye. So, I think I need to travel. I don't have any money. Oh, I spent right now for all of that, and I took a photo of it, and I'm gonna post it on Instagram. It was $11.47 with tax. It was a great deal, especially if you're. And I just smothered it with hot sauce they had at the table. Oh, it was so good. It was helping clear the sinuses, because if you have pepper and everything like that, oh yeah, nice. So hopefully I'll feel better soon. Hopefully I'm not dying. I'm dying. That's what it feels like. Although I overfilled myself again. Why do I do this? But it seemed like I couldn't travel with the rest of it, so I was like, okay, just go for it, Leticia. You know you should have gotten less. You know what I mean? Like, geez Louise. Cheese Louise. And that was a great deal. And then I left her, rounded up to the 15. And she was a new girl. She was a little young girl. It reminded me of myself when I was naive and young and working at a Mexican restaurant and different restaurants as well, family restaurant. And then I was pulling out quarters, but then she grabbed the tray, so I was like, and I left 2 quarters on the table, and I slid them over, and she saw that I did that because I was leaving her like $4 instead of just the $3.50, and she rushed right over and she grabbed it, and it was just like, it was really nice to have that sort of acknowledgement that she's trying and she's working hard for her money and everything, and she understands the value of that 50 cents and how it adds up, like I was when I was young, and how I was, always very able to take care of myself, had my own apartment prior to my fiance and everything, and working in Janesville and Beloit, Wisconsin. So I should probably get moving or something, like physically moving, but I don't want to be around anybody right now. I just want to be away from everyone. I wish I had some space, some safe space to be myself and be active by myself as well. And I don't have that luxury right now. So I'm just chilling in my car. Just had a bunch of water too, like an entire large glass of it. So I'm like extremely full right now, like too full for my own good. I would totally eat that again though. It was so good and very tasty. But then again, I don't really have a sense of taste right now. So I can't really tell you how delicious it was. It just seemed very delicious. And it was very filling and just like so good. It was great. Great. So, yeah, what was I gonna say too? Something about another interaction I had earlier when I was pulling out into the road and some man had to pull out behind me, and like, because he was, and I was sitting there for quite some time waiting to go my way, and I was going along just fine, and then he like pulled out behind me all crazy, and then like did the weird like not this, he went like this out the window, and what a dick. Like, and he was like honking at me and everything, and I thought, why is he honking at me? I didn't do anything. Like, I'm a very safe driver, and that's why I get really pissed off and I get road rage, because I'm like, excuse me, you're in the fucking wrong. Like, I'm done, and I will literally crash into you, and I don't give a fuck because I have insurance. Like, that pisses me off because I'm a very safe driver. For somebody to just be like laying on their horn, we were going the same direction. He just had to wait a few seconds longer for me to pass. I don't know why he was trying to go in front of me. I had probably sat there longer than he had. And it was two different driveways, 2 businesses. So we were both going the same direction out in traffic, facing traffic. So of course I went, and he like blared on his horn like he was, excuse me, you didn't see me. I'm sorry that you're blind. I'm sorry that you're crazy. And also that you're, having a bad day. And he had like an old beat up truck and everything. And that's the mentality of that, where you're just never going to get anywhere in life. You're an old man, crotchety old man. That's why you're pissed off at the world. And that's sad. I don't mean to talk like that about people, because I know everybody's had their issues, mental issues and whatever, but don't treat me like shit. I don't know you. You don't know me. Like, let's just be friends. Like, stop it being crazy. So, and then another, let me see. I'm sure there was another, and then when I was dancing, a lot of people were watching me all weird. One guy said something about being a ballerina, like, and I was like, oh, that's sweet, because I was doing my twirls and things like that with my flip-flops. And I'm sure people think that I'm gonna fall, but thank God I'm so balanced that I managed to stay upright. And with baby though, it's kind of like, it's hard to stay balanced all the time when I'm doing like my moves and everything. I was doing the splits today and it was really sore, And also, too, my groin is sore. I know this is TMI. I know. But it's like, who else do I have to talk to about this crap? No one. So it's like my groin is sore, like the muscles down there and everything. And I know it's like in preparation, probably for preparation H. Preparation H. It's probably in preparation for, giving birth and everything. But I'm so exhausted. Like everything, every part of me. I haven't even worked out in days. I was going to do my laundry because I happened to park outside when I went to go get the Mexican food. There's a laundromat right next door. I was going to go to do it right now, but then I thought, I haven't swam, so I haven't used up that, like when I wash my laundry, I usually try to get a swimming session in there because my swimsuit will be clean, and then once it's dirty, I could just go and wash everything all at once so that, it doesn't get all gross. And that vinegar for my bras, my sports bras, to take the sweat out, that was wonderful. It worked so well. And it was even better that they soaked for a few days in the hot car. They would get really warm in the car and everything, so it stayed warm. And I don't have any of the smell. And I'm not talking about like now when I'm sick, I can't smell anything. I'm talking about like prior to that. So yeah, it's been a really interesting day. And now I went to one bank. They told me they couldn't do it, the cash advance, and then I went to another bank, and they said they'd try, and it went through. So I have enough to last me for gas, hopefully, in the next like few weeks, not weeks. I get paid in 9 days, and I have to wait 9 days. So hopefully, I don't know if it's going to last me 9 days if my mentality is like this and I'm splurging so badly. I didn't even need those burritos, but I just, or the quesadillas, the frijoles, but I needed some comfort food. And then also the spiciness of that salsa was really good, like to help open up my airways. So hopefully I'll feel better soon after eating. I feel like I had way too much. So, and I don't know where I'm going to go this evening. I'm very, very discouraged. People keep trying to reach out and say stuff about like getting me a hotel room and things like that. I am scared. If I don't know that you're like an organization, then I'm not sure, and if I haven't reached out to you prior, if I don't know you in person, I'm very scared. Like, I don't just take random offers off the internet generally. And even when I met Jason Wallace, he seemed like he was, he had a photo of him with a child in his lap and, made it seem safe. And that's the scariest part of it, is like I had no idea that he was a fucking psychopath that was going to leave me for dead after impregnating me. And like, he didn't make any comments that he was snipped or anything, had a vasectomy or anything like that. So if he hasn't had one, then of course more than likely it's his child, because like I said, the lifespan of the sperm and everything like that from the two different guys. And I don't mean to be all weird about it, it's just how it is. It's the facts of the matter. So I'm very discouraged in that way of not knowing what the hell is going on, where to go. I wish I had people that I would just be able to go crash at their house, or had made lifelong friends, but I wasn't allowed to get close to people even growing up because I talked too much and I exposed too much of the drama that was going on at home. And even the stuff that my parents and all my siblings and stuff, they deny. And I'm like, you need to get over yourselves. I don't know. You were looking crazy, because if you're telling me one thing and it's blah, 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 all this stuff. Anyway, I'm just exhausted. It's already been, 14 minutes. That's less painful. It was very painful this morning when I was coughing. It felt very raw. And I know that it has a lot to do with the pollutants in the air of this large city. And going into the large city, it wasn't even like I got sick a couple days ago when I was traveling through like the Arkansas area and stuff like that too. So that's when I ended up throwing up, and directly after that, the day after, I had soreness in my throat. So anywhere within this area, there was some type of pollutant that caused me to get ill like this. And hopefully I'll be all right. I mean, I know I will be, but it feels like I'm dying. Like, all I want to do is get naked and massage myself. Is that weird? I don't think that's weird. I don't think that that's weird that I say these things. I think that it's mostly just me expressing, that's really what I want. I want to be comforted. I want one individual to comfort me too. And now there's a child inside of me. That's not really very comforting when he's smacking around. Like, it feels like he's having a battle in there. Like, sometimes, okay, you know how when the animals, they do that weird kicking, like when they're asleep or something, or like when rabbits thump their feet really fast? That's what's going on in there sometimes. And I'm like, are you a fucking alien? Like, are you an alien? What's going on? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you're really, really active and you're dancing in there. Like, and I understand I dance. I get that. You know, like, what are you picking up my dance moves? I don't get it. Like, you're abusive. Like, that's not okay. So, and it just vibrates throughout all of it. Ever since the very beginning, there was, you know, I was irrationally irritated by the movements because it was new. You know, like, I haven't felt this in 10 years. I don't even remember my daughter being this active. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I'm scared, and I'm just trying really hard to just make it by and be a good girl. And yes, I'm poor and like, I'm scared, but I'm trying. And then next month, hopefully I'll get that money from the YouTube stuff, so that'll be okay, maybe. And I'm just scared. I'm very scared. And most people don't even like realize it, because I just put on a face, like smiley face, and go around, and then I don't tell them that I'm freaking out. But then you can kind of see that I'm freaking out, and people just, they don't know very much about, you know, human behavior or mannerisms and stuff. So the fact that I stare at you for prolonged periods of time without blinking, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm like in shock and stuff sometimes. And people think I'm faking it, and like, no, I'm just trying to engage with the world around me without any disruptions, because what I'm seeing is a huge disruption. Like, this is crazy, you know? Like, I don't want to see this crazy. Like, so yeah, I feel like I'm gonna puke. I think I should stand up. I think I should go walk around somewhere. I don't remember how late it is. It's got to be after 5 o'clock, so I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to go walk around, maybe find Target or something, or, you know, somewhere. I'm very, very disgusted with myself. I'm ugly. I'm ugly. Look at me. I'm fucking hideous. And people still, they're attracted to me for some weird, ungodly reason. And I'm like, I'm not even, I guess it's just different attributes. People place 2 and 2 together, and they're just like, overall, yeah, I'd fuck you. Ew, no. Stay away from me, please. I'm scared. I'm scared. Why did they do this to me? I didn't need a baby right now. I didn't need to be on camera all the time, like relaying my story. But apparently that's what was meant for my situation at this very moment, is to share my being to the world, my existence, whatever this is, existing. What? I'm trying. I want a hotel room. I want to be by myself for a little while. I want that, but I don't have the money for it. I want things. Why can't I have things? I don't understand. Where's my stuff? I don't get it. I don't get it. That's not right. What happened wasn't fair. And people are like, life's not fair. Well, if it's not fair, then hopefully you'll get your karma, because you're the one not being fair if you say crap like that. So, yeah. So, anyway, I don't understand you. I don't understand anybody. Why would you do wrong by people? It makes no sense. You're crazy. You people are crazy. I try to do the right thing by people, and they call that a mental illness. All right. Right. I just call that being a good person. But whatever. Whatevs. So anyway, today's May 25th, 2022. I'm going to get off of here and try to figure something out. I feel like I'm going to vomit. I'm just over full. It has nothing to do with the food or anything like that. I'm just over full. I say with May 25th, 2022. I already say that. I'm sleepy. I just want to go take a nap. I just ate and just want to roll over and go to sleep. I don't feel good. Don't look at me, buddy. Go away. Don't make eye contact with me. Ew, 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 ew. Don't make eye contact with me. I don't care if you heard me or not, buddy. I don't care how rude I am. Just no. I read a meme that said something about if only we could be like toddlers. And when they confront somebody they don't want to be around, they just say no and run away. That's exactly how I am. Like, no, I'm done. I'm gone. Like, no, thank you. And it's like, why can't we be more like children in that way? That's why I'm never growing up. Never. I choose not to. That's insane. Just want to be like Peter Pan. Only a female version, I guess. So, yeah. Oh, God. A little boy. God, no, I'm gonna have one of those. God, he's touching everything. Why? I guess. And as he was walking next to the parents, because they didn't have his hand or anything, he just sort of like shot next to the car, like, oh, Jesus. Are you just gonna run around being all crazy? Apparently so, with the way you're acting in there. All wild and shit. This is gonna be interesting. If I've got issues, and what do you have? Especially from in conjunction with your father's DNA. Like what? Like what? I'm fucking horrified. I thought I chose someone decent to procreate with. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That was not a choice. It was not a choice. It's the sad part. So fucking sad. So, I'm too full. I don't feel good. I stained my t-shirt with my stuff, with my, smoothie thing I had. A couple little drops. I can't. Oh, no. No. No, why is life this way? Why? I don't feel good. I feel like I'm a tick and just need to be popped. Like, just pop me. Just pop it. Pop it. Look at this. Why? No, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you. No. I said no. 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 Fuck you. Oh. I do not feel good. I feel vomity. It's sad being pregnant and all alone, and there's no father to claim it. It's very sad. That is so sad that the father doesn't love us. That's so sad. It's so sad. Who does that kind of shit? Crazy monster people. Crazy monster people. That's scary. They live out there in the real world. This is the real world. I'm scared. I don't want to live in it anymore. I'll go to my make-believe place and just be like, okay, yeah, I'll shut my mouth and just be hiding in some room somewhere. Yeah, be compliant. Then you get a room. Be compliant, and then you get the food. Then be compliant and do this and that, and you have a safe place. It's not safe. It's not safe. It's not safe. They're never safe. They're never safe. They're never safe. Everybody has a hidden agenda. They're out to get you. They are. You can't trust anybody. Can't trust your family. Can't trust your friends. You can't trust the people that reach out to you and offer you things. That's the devil. It's the devil. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. You have no idea. I'm so scared. And then I took people's money too. Like, oh, that's weird. I'm gonna get bad karma probably from that. Like just taking money in that way, donations. I don't know. I feel scared. I shouldn't get help from anybody, and I shouldn't ask anything from anybody, because then they always want to hurt me. Sexually or psychologically or emotionally or physically. All of it. Scary. And then people are always harassing me on the internet with stupid comments that don't make sense to me. Like, do you even realize I don't give a fuck about your reality? Do you even realize that? I go through enough trauma. I go through enough problems with the people being stupid in the judicial systems. I have enough issues. And then you're gonna try to slander me and whatever on the internet. No thanks. I don't give a fuck about you. Ain't nobody give a fuck about you. Because in actuality, you look fucking insane for stalking and harassing someone. And I never did, yet I got harassing communications for trying to see my daughter. Like, that's insane. All of it. Fucking crazy. They call me fucking crazy. No. You people are fucking deranged, and you need to fucking get help. And the fact that you haven't altered this reality for me it says a lot, because you're not helping a disabled person. You're not helping someone with special needs. You're hurting us. Causing more stress to this child, and then all of a sudden you want the child? No, I'd rather see it dead. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, that's how much I just don't give a fuck anymore about your rules and regulations on this plane. And I know God will forgive me. So, because it wasn't fair. And God knows when it's not fair, then you gotta bend the rules sometimes a little bit. So, yep, to prove a point, so that they know exactly where you're fucking coming from. You know? You people are deranged. Don't talk to me. That's why I'm not gonna give birth in a hospital. That's why it's just like, I don't trust anyone enough anymore. Like, you've already destroyed me through all of the years of abuse and toxic lying and everything. So I'm gonna go. I hope everybody has a blessed day and a blessed, what is it today, Wednesday? May 25th, 2022, Leticia Collins Servin.